By Saeed Shehata from BBC Arabic. Good morning, Saeed. So let's just start with the peace talks. What are you hearing about how they are progressing?
Unfortunately, there is problems. Since yesterday, when the delegation of Hamas and Israel went back to consultation with their leaders, the reporting from the Middle East and different platforms saying that Hamas expressed their reservations about the proposal. The proposal was through the mediators, the US, Qatar and Egypt, with 3 stages, like exchange hostages with prisoners and letting 500 air trucks to get inside, returning refugees from northern Gaza, from the south to northern Gaza, but in camps, not in their homes according to Hamas condition. And Hamas so is not happy with the proposal. Didn't include the withdrawal of the Israeli army for everywhere. Even the proposal saying there will be 500 meters away from the 2 main streets, Salah ad-Din and Rashid, which link between the north of Gaza and the rest of Gaza, so which is helping people to go back. And the other one is a permanent ceasefire and end all hostilities on permanent basis. So Hamas reservation expressed yesterday, expressed before, and they are not under pressure compared to Israel. Israel under immense pressure compared to Hamas. So the cautious optimism, the Qatari spokesperson of the foreign ministry said there is some optimism, but I think the pressure on Hamas is less compared to Israel. But the concession, Israel agreed on it, or they are happy to agree with it, is not up to the conditions of Hamas.
And just briefly, tell us about Israel's plans for Rafah now. What are you hearing about that?
Mr. Netanyahu expressed yesterday and before the date was set to go inside Rafah in order to eliminate Hamas, as Mr. Netanyahu said. The president of Egypt and France and Jordan expressed in an article published in Le Monde, Washington Post, Al-Ahram in Egypt and Al-Ra'i in Jordan, saying any operation in Rafah will be disastrous because there is about 1.5 million living there. Most of them are refugees. And if it happens, it will be like more killings, more death, more violence, and it might escalate the regional violence because, you know, like there is tension between Israel and Hezbollah. There is tension between Israel and Iran. Iran vowed to retaliate because of what happened to the destruction of the consulate in Syria. So all of that will put pressure on Mr. Netanyahu, but it seems that Mr. Netanyahu is insisting that he will go to Rafah in order to achieve what he called the complete victory.
And humanitarian aid, more trucks entered Gaza yesterday than ever before since the start of the war. So talk us through the impact that's having.
It's good news. Good news because, like, for a long time they were pushing for 500 trucks to go there, and this is part of the proposal of the negotiation. So 300 is not enough, but it's better than before. I think it came after the pressure from the United States on Israel because you open the areas crossings, using the Ashdod port in order to deliver aid, they increase the amount of aid. So Israel, like, doing its bit in order to relieve the pressure, especially from its strongest ally, the United States.
Saeed Shehata, thank you very much for bringing us up to date.